In this video, we'll show you how to change the electric parking brake actuator on your Ford F-150. You can find it on CarParts.com via the link in the description. For safety reasons, we strongly suggest watching our video on how to jack your Ford F-150 safely. It is now necessary to release the electric parking brake in order to clear the grip on the disc. There is a manufacturer procedure for this vehicle. Turn the ignition on. Hold the accelerator pedal and EPB switch. Turn the ignition off. Then turn it on. Turn the ignition off and release the EPB switch. In our case, we took advantage of this operation to change the brake caliper. For more information, we recommend that you watch our video, How to Change the Rear Brake Calipers Ford F-150. Place a container to collect the fluid under the caliper, since the brake fluid may leak out. Using a ratchet and a long 11mm socket, unscrew the Banjo bolt connecting the hose to the caliper. Next, remove the hose. Here's a tip. You can limit brake fluid leakage during this operation by plugging both sides of the Banjo with Banjo shutter pliers. Disconnect the electrical connector by pressing the tab with the flathead screwdriver. Then, using a fork, remove the wiring harness retaining clip. Using a T27 Torx wrench, unscrew the two bolts holding the EPB actuator. Then remove it.
For great content, our best price, and fast shipping, download the CarParts.com app now.
Remove the O-ring. You can also use a hook. Then clean the impurities at the gasket with a paper towel. You can order the electric parking brake actuator used in the video on CarParts.com via the link in the description. Take the O-ring. Then put it back in place. Apply silicone grease to the EPB actuator cavity and the O-ring. Replace the EPB actuator in its slot. Then screw the retaining bolts back in. Finish the tightening of the bolts with the torque wrench. Clip the wiring harness back on. Plug the electrical connector back in. Use a 5mm Allen key to remove the plug from the caliper. Get the new gaskets and the Banjo bolt. Put a gasket on the Banjo bolt and install the assembly on the hose. Then put the second gasket on the Banjo bolt. Screw the Banjo bolt that connects the brake hose to the caliper back on until it makes contact. Finish tightening the Banjo bolt with a torque wrench. You need to bleed the brake fluid system to remove air from the system. To do this, we recommend watching our video, How to Bleed the Brake Fluid System Ford F-150. After bleeding, remember to clean the caliper disc assembly with brake cleaner to remove the brake fluid, which can be corrosive. It is now necessary to reactivate the electric parking brake. Turn the ignition on. Hold the accelerator pedal and EPB switch. Turn the ignition off while holding the pedal and the EPB switch. Turn the ignition on within 5 seconds. Release the accelerator pedal and EPB switch. Then you will be able to put the wheels back on your vehicle. Put your truck back on the ground before properly fixing the wheels in place. Operation complete.
Quality parts, priced right, CarParts.com.